A very well welcome to Duane's CB channel. This is demonstration number 2 with the Midland Mini USB. We've got some breakers on here now on channel 38, North East Essex and East Suffolk, having a great chat.
Quietly, I have to agree with you, but I don't want her to know. Just keep making the cups to tea, that's all you can do. Actually, seriously, 8 o'clock's coming up. I'm going to have to make her a cup of coffee, otherwise my name will be Mud. Well, Mud, I'm going to say 73s, and 73's Chris, and I'm going to disappear, and I'll probably, I don't know, no, I won't be on tomorrow night, because I'm going fishing and the missus is babysitting, so I definitely won't be on tomorrow evening. Okay, catch you later, everybody. Down and gone. Have a good day. Bye, Chris. Bye, Roy.
Bye Glenn.
Bye, anyone else.
Bye Glenn. Roy?
Hello, Duane.
Hello there. How will I be able to change my modulation a bit better on this radio?
How will you be able to make it better without going inside and twiddling with things?
Yeah, or maybe a different microphone might help actually. Get a capo power mic, it might be better.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, that mic doesn't sound very good at all. It just sounds a bit muffly. I can't understand why CB does that. You know, why people buy. When people sell CBs, they don't do a sensible thing and could put a decent mic to it. It seems a bit strange. You know, if you wanted to make a product worth buying, surely you'd make it as best you can. But they always end up sticking a crap mic on, don't they? Or often do.
Yeah. That's because they want people to buy power mics and different types of mics for it. I can have a little chat with the shop and see what they come up with. But I don't like it being bassy. The only thing I can do is undo the mic and take out the little foamy thing if it's got one in there, because that would make a lot of difference, won't it?
Yeah, I think it might sound a bit poppy if you do that, but I really don't know the answer. Just I mean, certainly they can improve things if you take the foam out, if it's got foam in there. I would think it probably has. But no, I can't think of any other things other than getting inside and playing. Don't do that. Not the new one, anyway.
No. I checked when you was on. I was checking the interference side of things. It's definitely able to receive on channel 31 without you being completely without me receiving the obliteration from a local breaker called Roy. I mean, obviously at the moment I'm recording, so you'll be able to hear yourself come back to see what you sound like at this end. But yeah, it's not a bad radio, Roy. For the money, it is a bargain, but it's a modulation now, isn't it? But it's just easy to handle. You just press the squelch button and go up and down on the that's another thing. Obviously, if you change the mic, you're a bit stumped if you alter some different authorizations like the squelch or the RF gain, or if you want to go to EU or EU band, because you have to turn the radio off, press the AF button, and then switch it off. Well, choose the country you want, and then switch it off, then switch it back on. But it's a very basic. It's the size of your, I don't know. It's the size of your palm of your hand, basically. It's amazing what they can squeeze in the little. It's even smaller than the President Barry. It's even smaller than that. It's so tiny.
Yeah, which makes me wonder just how it manages to dump heat if the transistors warm up inside. That's that'd be put to the test if you do a few long transmissions on it, see if it roasts itself. But yeah, I don't know the answer. I think I think my 9900 sounded pretty awful when I was using it, but I got one of my friends to use it, and he sounds perfect on it. So yeah, very, very strange. And Paul's got a 9900 now, and his voice sounds very, very clear, whereas mine with the standard mic that came sounded, he see. There you go. Anyway, yes, I think I'll have to watch what I say if you're going to be playing around with that recorder.
Yeah. Well, you're quite used to it because you're an amateur radio. I never known you haven't been misbehaving on the old channels. Yeah, I mean, I'm transmitting. It does feel rather sort of warmish on the top. Uh, it does have a heat sink on the back, on the right side, and the good thing about it, it's easy to unclip. You've got to be careful what good old Glenn, he broke the clip, didn't he? So you've got to be careful of that. But you can just slide the radio on and off easy. Just clamp it onto something and the way you go.
Yeah, well, I mean, that transition from you is perfectly legible. Legible, is that the word? But anyway, the quality is certainly sharp enough for you to get the word across. But it's not broadcast quality. But, what do you expect for the money? However, and I'm glad you can listen on 31 at the same time as I was up here. That's good news because that does prove the fact that it's close in to another station, it doesn't get swamped, which is that's good. That's a good feature, isn't it?
Yeah, I spoke to them. I spoke to the shop where I got it. It's not really. It's the amateur shop as well. They sell different radios, and I was inquiring about the icon thing. And yes, and he did not know. You know the Midland M20 when Gary was modulating on 31. I said to him, did you know that radio suffers with lots of interference, local interference? And he said, no, nobody's told me that. I said, if you look at my channel, it proves the point, but I only had the option of having only one set. So obviously I don't know whether there was a fault with that set or not, but it was confirmed that all the rest of them was doing the same thing. So they're not. I think they have to drop the price on that radio, or retrieve it back to Midland. It'd be interesting. Now, where's Midland come from? Midlands. That's a silly question, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe it might be worth contacting them because that was a quite nice looking radio. I don't know whether if you looked at it on my channel. Roy. It was expensive for what it is. I mean, it's 129 pounds it was. But this one, if this one's even smaller than the M20. And this one seems to be better on receive and transmit, well, except for the mod. On receive, it's very clear.
Yeah, I'm trying to think actually. I'm wondering where they come through France. I mean, CRT's comes from France, the president stuff. But I'm wondering if Midland does. I really don't know. No doubt they're all made in the same factory out in the Philippines or in China or something like that. But I can't remember. I have to look at your broadcast again and see what I can make of it. I've just got no interest in CBs. I mean, CB radios are most of them are pretty well done down to a price. It's quite hard, I think, to get a CB that's sprouting quality. Although some of the more expensive, like the Lincolns and things like that, they do look the part. But yeah. As far as the tweaking of 7300s and things like that, I think you'll find that the majority of places will not do it if they think that you're not an amateur, because they think that you just want to use up the CB and basically blast away with 100 watts, which a lot of people might do. So the fact that you're not chucking a call sign at him is probably undermines it. What you shouldn't do is, can you make it run on 27 megahertz? Because if you say that, then that gives the game away, doesn't it? But just say, can you open it up? Or can you open up the frequency range? And they may well do that. But most people I've dealt with, they always want your call sign first of all anyway. Just in conversation, and they sort of think maybe a bit more trustworthy than the average CBer.
Well, I did. Well, what I said to him, whatever frequency is you're on, it doesn't matter where you are. You just have to give a bit of respect to everyone. I did say I've been on CB since I was 16, so that proves to show that I've been on for quite some time. Yeah, I just had a chat with him, and he says you got, you can get it done, but I don't know if he was keen. I can't really understand why, because at the end of the day, um, at the end of the day, it's there, isn't it? Well, it didn't stop me buying it. I said, can I buy it? And he said, yeah, no problem. So it didn't actually ask me for a call sign neither.
No, it's quite happy to sell a legal radio. I mean, if he creates an illegal radio, then he's probably not quite happy to sell it. But no doubt to sell a totally legal radio would be pocket money in his pocket, and he hasn't done anything wrong. But yeah, it'd be good. He might get a special deal. You never know.
Well, I think it's at the moment it's £65 off just by using the voucher code. So I don't know how much you paid for yours, but I suppose you paid a bit more than that because you've had yours quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, when I bought mine, it was only just been introduced, really, and the price was sort of sky high. You're talking of, I think it was about 1,100 quid when I bought it.
I think that's about 1,100 anyway. So really, and take off £65, I suppose that's a bit less. Then you've got to pay for postage. Yeah. I actually bought this radio from eBay, but it's actually in link with the shop where I bought it from. And I said, if I ordered it directly, because obviously I ordered this on Sunday, and I got it today, and I said, when I got that Albrecht radio from you, um, I got it the next day. And I said, well, everybody's ordered over the weekend, so you might be at the end of the queue. So I said, well, next time I just order, then I know to expect it to come the next day. But never mind. I got, the thing is with eBay, and it's a little bit more reinsurance. If something goes wrong, if they have an argument, say regarding I can't get my money back from the shop, eBay will start helping you to get your money back. If you understand what I mean, it's another body. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. People get blacklisted, won't they? If they don't do decent service, eBay will get them blacklisted and things like that, or taken off. Yeah, it's quite useful, that. No, I wouldn't spend that sort of money. Excuse me. I wouldn't spend that sort of money through eBay. Everything I bought from a main dealer. And the main dealers have got the capability to do any servicing work on it. The main dealer I use is a bloke called Martin Lynch down in London, or the other side of London. Very, very close to where my granny used to live. So I go down there, or I telephone them and get things through. But I've spent a few bob with them over the years, so I do get reasonable service because he knows that the money, the checks don't bounce and things like that.
Oh right, yeah. Anyway, I better sign off with this video. What was the word I used to say to you? What was it? What was that word? What was annoying you on my YouTube channel? What was it called? What was it?
Well, the overuse of obviously,
Yeah,
obviously this, obviously that, and obviously, yeah, sometimes a little bit too much.
yeah. Well, I haven't said it on this YouTube thing. I might have said it on the first part one. Yeah, it's funny. Some of the words you don't realise you're saying it, doesn't So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign off the video now, and at least you're going to be around the world again without no interference there, Roy. Anyway, thank you for your help, Roy. And I wonder if we can get this on the chair. I wonder where I can put it. That's a good question. I need some more brains, and I want to try and slide it off. I just got to sort the battery side of thing, haven't I? Either connect it to the battery itself on the chair, or connect it to a separate battery that I can sit on and keep it warm.
Yeah, that would be quite good. But yeah, it would be ideal if you could wire it up to that battery, wouldn't it? Or at least get the battery to deliver the right voltage by either paralleling them up or whatever. But what you don't want to do is maroon yourself in the middle of nowhere. It's always a problem, isn't it? Okay, well, enjoy yourself. Don't send anything slanderous on the YouTube. Otherwise, I'll see you until your backside falls off. But anyway, good to hear you.
And you. All right, thanks so much, Roy, and signing off. By the way, is anybody about on 3-1 tonight, or was Gary working, or what was he doing?
I don't know what Gary's up to, but there's no one there at the moment.
Right, okay. So I think he has a day off on near the weekend, doesn't he? All right then, cheerio then. Thank you very much for the mod. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, a little bit. Enjoyed that.
Cheers. Right. Well, that's been a long chat with Uncle Roy. He's the guy that fitted my aerial to my chair, which is it's an aerial that pre-swired. I think it's a Sirio G2427 antenna. Looks like a DV27, but well, I'd just like to say thank you for watching for 16 minutes of my crap. And we catch you again. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to press that subscribe button and thumbs up, Mr. T, thumbs up, Hot Wheels. Thank you. That has been a demonstration on the Midland Mini USB. We've got to say USB because you can charge your phone on there, you see, Roy. You can charge your phone. Cheers for now. Bye bye. Take care.